Good morning, students. Today we are going to see about Geography Lesson 5, the Hydrosphere. In this lesson, we are going to study about the distribution of water and ocean circulation and its kinds, and also the need for water conservation. All the water below the earth's surface, on it, and in the air constitute the hydrosphere. Students, now we will move to distribution of water. About 71% of Earth's surface is covered with water. Water is an important natural resource. We use water for cleaning, transport, in factories, and to produce electricity. Next, we will move to oceans and seas. Ocean seas contain about 97% of total water in the hydrosphere. This water highly saline, which means it contains a large amount of salt. This makes ocean water unsuitable for drinking. Widely variety of organisms like fishes and algae live in the saline water. Next, we will move to fresh water. Only 2.5% of the total water of the hydrosphere is fresh water. Fresh water is found in rivers, streams, and ponds, and also the underground water in the form of glaciers and also the polar ice. But humans mostly depend on water from resources like river, lake, groundwater, so on. Ocean circulation. The water in the ocean is in constant motion. The movement of ocean water is of three kinds. They are waves, tides, and currents. They are the result of the forces of wind, the gravitational pull of the earth, and also difference in the temperature ocean water. Waves. When the water on the surface of the ocean rises and falls alternatively, waves are formed. High waves can be formed due to sudden movement of upward or forward of storms or earthquake, and also the volcanic eruption, and also the underground landslide or other tectonic activities. Importance of waves. Oceans waves are very important for coastal communities, particularly fishermen and also the shipping industry. Waves are also used by people to predict the weather. Tides, which refer to the periodical rise and fall of ocean waters. When the ocean water rise, the places along the coastal experience high tide. And when the waters subside, which refers lower, they experience low tide. Causes of tides. They are caused by two factors: the gravitational pull exercised by the moon and the sun upon the earth. Next, we will move to spring tides. During the full moon, which means when the sun and the moon are on opposite side of the earth, and new moon, which means when the moon lies between the sun and the earth. The sun and the moon exert a combined gravitational pull on the earth, causing the ocean to bulge a bit more than the usual. This causes high tide that are a little higher and low tide that are a little lower than the usual. These are called spring tide. They occur twice in a lunar month. Neap tides. When the sun and the moon are the right angle to each other with respect to the earth, it is said to be in its equator space. When happens, the pull of the moon on the earth is partially cancelled out by the pull of the sun. This is produce high tides that are a little lower and low tides that are a little higher than the average. These are called neap tides. They occur twice in a lunar month. Importance of tides. Tides are used by sailors to enter the sea and leave the harbor. They enter at a high tide and leave with the retreating sea of the low tide. The tides are used to generate the electricity also. Tide helps fishermen catch more and more fish. Ocean currents. Below its surface, the ocean has stream of water continuously flowing from the one place to another place in particular direction. They are called ocean currents. Ocean currents. It's driven by various factors, varying temperatures in different parts of the ocean, the rotation of the earth, and prevailing winds, and also density and salinity of ocean water, the shape of the nearer coastline also. Warm currents. Warm currents originate nearer the equator and flow towards the poles. Example, North Atlantic Current, Equatorial Current, and Gulf Streams. Cold currents. Cold currents usually flow from higher latitudes or from the pole towards the tropical or lower latitudes. Example, Labrador Ocean Current, Penquilla Ocean Current, and Peru Current. Importance of ocean currents. Ocean currents play an important role in regulating the temperature in different parts of the world. Many marine animals are able to migrate thousands of kilometers riding on the ocean currents. Ocean current also facilitate sea travel. Places where warm and cold currents meet are ideal for fishing. Next, we will move to the need for the water conservation. Students, this is very important topic, isn't it? Yes. Water is extremely important for life on the earth. However, various human activities have affected the distribution and the quality of water, causing scarcity of water. Dumping of wastage into and near the water bodies pollute the water bodies, making them unusable. As urban areas expand and more areas are brought under the construction, many natural channels of drainage get blocked. This leads to floods and prevent the recharging of groundwater. Major threatening of water conservation is deforestation. Large quantities of fresh water are used for a variety of human activities, such as domestic purpose and also the industrial activities. Because forests help recharge groundwater, they also help bring rain. Some such steps would including rainwater harvesting, preventing water pollution, reusing water wherever possible, and repairing leaking taps and pipes. So we need to take urgent step to conserve water. Okay, thank you students.